Win Some, Lose Some is presented by Bet Rivers, your hometown sportsbook. Check out their daily specials at betrivers.com.
Were you a winner last night?
Wow, winning.
Or was it a rough one?
Well, they can't all be winners, can they?
Loser! You're a loser!
Paulie Howard recaps the night in sports betting in Win Some, Lose Some.
Yes, indeed. You know it. Cardinals to win the first inning, plus 435. They get one in the wild pitch in the first against the Dodgers. Scherzer, first pitch of the game, ball or strike? Ball, plus 160. They're up again. Coming up for the 2 games.
It's going to be my new favorite bet.
Yes, it is. He was $1.80. Yes. First pitch to be a strike. No, the tie. Mookie hits over, plus 185. He had 2 hits. Trey Turner had 2 hits. That cashes over, plus 180. Justin Turner hit a home run and the Dodgers win, plus 550. Team to score first and lose, plus 210. And I saw it on Twitter. It was offered. Walk-off home run was 20-1. How about that? That came in.
How about neither team to 4 runs?
Another good one.
Plus 310.
Taylor is the first guy in the playoffs to hit a walk-off that came off the bench since 2013. How about that? Chicago Sky reached the WNBA Finals with a 500 record. There's another one. How that happened, too. Podcast people, our radio listeners, get up there, subscribe, vsin.com. How about a couple of videos? The dog videos, as always. Your dogs can save lives. Look at this guy. Cannonball. Are you in trouble? No, right on the owner's back. He comes in. The owner's doing laps. The dog thinks he's in trouble. He comes driving. Look at the hang time there. That's Michael Jordan with that hang time.
Jimmy Snuka.
Oh, my God. Yeah, off the top rope in the garden. Sure, absolutely. Look at that. He thinks he's in trouble. He comes in and lands right on his head. The owner's and this one's great. You ever see a dog eat cars? Look at this guy.
Oh, I've seen this before.
Oh, you have?
No, not this video, but I've seen dogs do this before.
No way.
Yes, I have.
This
I promise
blew my
you.
mind. Look at that. Passing. Yeah, give me that. He's got his head out the window on the highway, and he's trying to eat every passing car. Goes on and on and on.
I believe that we had like a video during the pandemic of a dog way up in a high rise that was playing like Hungry Hungry Hippo with cars that were going by. He was trying to bite every single one of them.
That's awesome. Dan will have that up at Paulie Does Vegas on Instagram. One bad beat, obviously the Cardinals plus the 1.5. The only way you lose there is if it's a home run. As long as the ball stays in the ballpark, you're fine. That was a nice return. Plus the 1.5 if you didn't want to take the 2-1.
Sure.
Just like, hey, it's going to be a close game, right? You look like a genius. Taylor goes deep. 3-1 final. A lose some? This is a good tweet about the Yankees. Boy, is it bad. This guy covers the Twins. Yankees playoff record in the last 20 years against Minnesota, 16-2. Versus every other team, 43-58. Madness.
That sums it up.
That is bad. And when troubling situation. Let's go out to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Salt of the earth where they tip 5%. This is like right out of The Simpsons with Duff Beer. Homer. Leinenkugel's truck rolled over on I-94. Traffic backed up, and they, as the president of a company tweeted, complete total loss.
Yes.
It's all line. He's sitting there on the side of the road. Everything, yeah, it couldn't be salvaged with what happened. Slow down, big fella. That's serious cargo you're carrying.
That's a lot of beer.
Absolutely.
And by the way, the locals are going to be freaking out there because now we know what this means, right?
Shortage.
There's a shortage at some of the areas up there.
It's a good beer. We drank it in college all the time.
It is pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Lose some, Mo Bamba. He fouled out yesterday a minute into the third quarter. How does that happen? And one more. If Jeannie Buss is going to watch the show, there needs to be an SOS sent out, and I need to know, okay? Because, again, the bucket list, I just want second or third row tickets is all I need. Bucket list to go to a Lakers game. Just second or third row.
Yeah.
But, again, I'm a big fan of Jeannie Buss, and she's in town, and apparently I was told after the fact. But, I mean, if she's going to watch the show, I need to be known.
I don't know.
I need to be told going in.
I don't know if Paulie Howard is on a need-to-know basis.
About Jeannie?
About anything.
No. Okay. Very good.
But by the way, I get your point. We're not sitting here begging for, hey, the Warriors are in town. Huh?
Oh, anything.
On a Friday night.
Oh, no.
No, that's not what we're doing here.
No.
No.
Doesn't matter. Timberwolves, I don't care.
We're okay. Like the Bulls, right?
Yes.
Some team like that.
Storied franchise.
Okay.
Oh, Lakers, come on. What a job. She's done an incredible job. Win Some, Lose Some, presented by Bet Rivers, your hometown book. Claim your 100% first deposit match bonus with code 250MATCH. Learn more at betrivers.com. What a game. What a game. You get 13 outs from Scherzer only. Only 13 outs. And he let Davey Roberts have it. Why are you taking me out? What's going on? And then Joe Kelly, of all people, you had a hell of a year. And this Dodger bullpen had a hell of a year. Mm-hmm. That's a gutsy win.
That's why I love just why I lost money on the game last night, and I lost certainly my Cardinals futures. But that's why, as a fan of the sport and sports in general, you have to. Playoff baseball is incredible. Again, they showed and they talked about this during the broadcast. It's tough to get to these stadiums and arenas in Los Angeles at 5 o'clock because traffic's insane.
Yeah, a lot of empty seats to start.
Tons of them, right? By the end of that game, the place was absolutely going bonkers.
It's an underrated stadium. I love Dodger Stadium.
Oh, it's awesome. It
Dodger
really is.
Dogs, good, not a bad seat in the house.
Great
they
beer
spent a lot of
selection.
money, yes.
Okay,
Yep.
Here's my problem with the game. I don't think either starting pitcher, like Wainwright, he showed up. He was dealing last night. I don't think Scherzer was great. I watched a lot of really below average at-bats last night from both teams. I was not impressed at all by the offenses. I thought that Goldschmidt, O'Neill, certainly those two players had some really bad at-bats and some bad swings at bad pitches. Arenado didn't do anything. Mm-hmm. And then, who knows what happens, but if Trey Turner could end up taking down the MVP in the National League. I don't know. That's a ball. It's not even close.
Right.
So we're talking about that's a run in, bases loaded, 1 out. Justin Turner comes to the plate. What happened in the next inning? He hit a home run.
That's right.
I don't know what happens there. Maybe all hell breaks loose.
Right. Absolutely. But that's October baseball. That was beautiful. That's playoff baseball right there. 1-1 in the bottom of the ninth, and all hands on deck, going to the pen. Kelly doing a good job, and Ducks stranded on the pond. But that was, the Turner at bat was bad. But you win the game, and you only get 13 outs from Scherzer. They made him work. You have to. I mean, I guess you want to say the control wasn't there, but they certainly made him work because he had so many pitches.
Yep. And I had Cardinals over 1.5 runs plus 130 in the first 5 innings. I get one right away.
Yeah.
He gets out of trouble, and they had chance after chance after chance to get more runs, never did. And I lost their team total over 2.5 as well in the game. Now look at this. I know because we're getting feedback. Woke up to a lot of this stuff today as well, and I know that this was like a common narrative last night. How can you have Joe West? And when you're watching the game live, I will be quite honest, it looked like he was calling a pretty tight strike zone. Well, this was through 7 innings last night. Look at this, the 2 graphics here. On the left, against that's St. Louis pitchers. On the right, LA Dodgers pitchers. Almost every pitch that was called the ball was in fact a ball. You can make the case that I'm looking at, 1, 2, 3 maybe, were actually strikes. That's pretty much it. So he based on the K zone and that box where the balls are supposed to hit, right? He called a pretty good game last night.
Mm-hmm. Pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Shocked, actually, at what happened with the Cowboy. Cowboy up. Did a great job.
And now that team, the Dodgers,
how about this?
Had to win to advance. They're $1.60. You got to lay
look at that.
$160 to win 100 against the Giants, 107-win team.
Right. Without home field.
Without home field.
Is that nuts? So you get Buehler going against Webb. Then they're going to throw Urias, and then you come back with Scherzer in Game 3. But that just shows you this power rating and this all-star team, an embarrassment of riches. Number one, that a wild card team was the favorites to win the World Series, and that they're a sizable road favorite here against a team that had a better record. That's all you need to know. And I'm telling you, not that it's over. And certainly the Braves are scrappy, but we know about all their issues in October going back here, even with Bobby Cox. But this Milwaukee's just sitting back and saying, have at it, boys. I mean, that's a low series price to me. I mean, Burns is only $1.40 tomorrow against the Braves, against Morton. But Milwaukee can sit back, or you get the Braves, and then you get the winner of this game, and they might go 5. Who knows? Yeah. But if they would have lost that game, it would have been, I was all ready to come in and say, yeah, you're the Atlanta Braves. That's what you are. The Braves won their only World Series in 95.
That's right.
I'm talking about the Cox teams that always won 100 games and were so good in the regular season.
Right.
Strike year. I mean, the Dodgers won it last year with the pandemic and the short season.
Did the Braves win 14 straight division titles?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
They could never get it done in the World Series until 95. I mean, the Yankees up 2-0, they blow it up. Too many. But huge win. Can't wait for Dodgers Giants.
Well, how good's Friday? Friday is one of the best days in sports.
Yes, all 4 games.
Quadruple header in Major League Baseball. I am a little concerned about the Brewers. And I say that again because I've heard one person make the case for the Braves.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Every other person that I've either listened to or that I've read, for a series preview, it's all Brewers. And $1.40 it seems too cheap. BetRivers Sportsbook is the industry leader when it comes to online sports betting. BetRivers has you covered for the NFL season. They're offering same-game parlays in all pro football matchups. They're bringing back their Reduce the Juice promos on game days. And this NFL season, they have a $1 million Beat the Spread challenge with thousands of dollars given away each and every single week. Pro football betting is more rewarding at BetRivers. Download the app or go to betrivers.com to bet. The offer is valid in Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Virginia, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. It's also available at PlaySugarHouse.com in New Jersey, and you must be 21 to play. Up next, we will get into today's slate in Major League Baseball and touch on the 2 games that we have in college football as well. Bettors don't care that the point spread opened up 17 in this matchup because this baby has been climbing all week, and the numbers tell you it should be a blowout. We'll run it down for you coming up next.